Hi, I'm Johnny Chadwick from Rough and Rude, and I wish all the family, friends, and fans a very Merry Christmas and a happy, safe New Year. Don't be silly, put a rubber on your willy, and do not drink and drive. Let's get ready for 2022, as we're coming your way to rock. Rough and Rude, Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.
Santa came down the chimney, head past 3, y'all. Left all them a good old present for my baby and for me. Merry Christmas, baby. Should it treat me nice?
Have a Merry Christmas from all of us, from the Ragebreed family and all of the Ragebreed Records bands. Enjoy. Meanwhile, Incognito Theory smashing out at QXTs. What does Emily Saso think of Christmas?
Hate, 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 double hate.
Loathe entirely.
Hi guys, and we're back. We're still waiting for Johnny to come through, but yes, how is everybody doing? Hope you all are good on Facebook Live. Can you hear an echo now? Can you hear an echo, you think?
I can't be said no.
Hopefully it should be all good.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to continue drinking my Jack Daniels.
Oh, I wish I could be joining you on that one.
Yeah.
I miss the flavour of it.
I'm going to say this. So, Incognito got sponsorship from Jack Daniels. So,
No.
this is the reason why we are now fully supporting the brand. Well, I used to support them anyway. It's one of my favourite drinks. I love JD and Coke, or JD and Diet Coke. It's all good.
This was the first ever alcoholic drink I ever drank was Jack Daniels, and it's pretty much the only thing I drink. Yeah, I don't drink much else. Drink it like tap water because I can't get drunk on it. I don't drink it to get drunk. I drink it because I love the flavour of it. So I don't drink beer. I hate beer. Can't stand beer.
Yeah. It's weird with beer. I'm not that keen. I prefer cider, but I can't drink cider now because it's a bit high in like sugar and stuff.
All alcohol is though, isn't it? Except for gin.
Yeah, true. I mean, normally I'd have JD and Diet Coke, but I've got full fat on this one.
Yeah, full fat.
Look, it's a proper. It's quite nice though, because the thing is with this is it's good to measure how much you're actually drinking. Yeah. And because I use my Fitness Pal thing, I know how much I'm drinking, sort of thing.
I used to have that. I'm gonna have to get back on it. I think I had it on my old phone, and I really did really well with it.
It's really good.
Mm.
I don't think I'd be able to do it unless I had that, because it makes you very conscious about what you eat, because you know you have to put it in the bloody app after the day.
Yeah.
So
it's a good thing, isn't it? Yeah.
It's really good. And
I mean, can I just ask that? Do you have, in regards to exercise? I mean, you do like half hour. You do yoga and stuff like that, don't you?
I do. I do a lot of yoga and I do a lot of cleaning. It's really bad. You know, the reason why is because I'm naturally messy. I'm an artist, you know. I'm naturally so messy. And the thing is, I have had to really condition my brain to get into that kind of, like, you've got to do this, you've got to do this, get this done. And I've had to do it. And I'm learning so much better, because obviously when I was in really bad depression, I couldn't even do simple things. It was very hard for me just to, you know, just even get up was hard, you know. But now it seems to be, I'm getting a lot better at, you know, being on it and stuff, and, you know, getting things done, you know, and I'm feeling a lot better myself when I do it as well. Like, I make sure that at the end of the day, everything's cleaned up. So when I wake up in the morning, it's nice and fresh, basically.
Yeah.
So that's I do a lot of cleaning, and I also do a lot of yoga. Yoga has really helped me, because, like, my brain is like non-stop. It's constantly like, I was talking. It's like this massive, I always get my ideas at ridiculous o'clock in the morning, you know. So when I do yoga, it's kind of like, I don't know, it just really balances me out a little bit, you know, and it feels like my body has had this like meditation almost. It's really weird, because it's all to do with like slow movements, and it's stretching parts of your body that doesn't get stretched, and, you know, it's unbelievable, you know, like how good you feel with it. So it is something I need to master a lot more of the moves. I mean, I've done a course in Kundalini yoga, but I've also done a course to teach yoga, but I need to still master some moves, and I need to lose a bit more weight so I can master them. So what I'm planning on doing is 2022, you know how we're going to go with Ragebreed Mind, Body and Spirit and stuff. Obviously we're going to get, you know, psychiatrists and psychologists, counselors and things like that, to help people in the alternative scene get better. Life coaching. We're also going to be doing health, guided meditation classes I'll be doing. Oh, here he is. Is he here? Yay, there he is.
Well,
Johnny
good
Chadwick.
morning. Good morning. What's up, guys?
How you doing? You all good?
I'm dressed for the occasion.
Oh, you really are. Check you out with a bow tie and everything.
I got the second bow tie on my other neck.
Oh my god. That is super cool, Johnny.
But it keeps slipping off because, you know, I'm circumcised. That shit sucks. Oh my god. Funny. I got my booster shot.
Oh yeah, how was it? Are you feeling okay?
You know, Wild Turkey is doing pretty good. I don't know
I'm on the
about
Jack
the
Daniels look, Johnny.
Are you? Oh,
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Is it only us three?
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, it's because we did, you know, the link earlier. We only just had to post it again, because when I asked in the group, I think everyone's at different time zones, so they weren't getting it. So me and Em thought we'll go on, and then if they want to come on, they'll ask, which you did.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all good.
It's all good. I'm telling you. You know, thank God I'm not wearing underwear. But
well, we've got to wonder about the bow tie you got around your bits. You know, we've got to wonder. We didn't need.
Brother, you don't want me to stand up. No.
Johnny's being naughty again.
Oh, Yeah, Johnny's always naughty, but it's good to be bad.
Yes.
Because,
Roddy,
hey,
hey, Roddy Piper said it better. When I'm good, I'm good. When I'm bad, I'm better.
there you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Because I'm dancing with the devil anyway. So look, hey, I got my black Christmas
Yeah, I was
hat.
going to say it's different to the one you did earlier, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
I
you
was.
did have a red one earlier.
Yeah, but we don't talk. That's a different story.
Oh, really?
I had to get rid of the red one.
No.
It was too good. It was too nice. I said, no, it's not my. Hey, if Karina's 333, I'm going to try to be 1/3, 1/3, 1/3.
What?
Is that okay? I don't know.
111.
What is it? 111.
That's,
That's
that's
my
too
number.
funny.
Yeah,
Or is it
I'm
1.5? 1.5,
I'm
1.5.
I'm 111. But I'm already 4 up, so.
You do the finger thing.
But I do have class.
Yes, darling, of course.
And if they don't like it, I'll drink like this.
That's so funny.
So who's cleaning house and who's doing aerobics? What the fuck is going on here? The only aerobic I'm doing, well, I can't now. I got a shot. So the doctor called it some kind of name, and I said, "What does that mean?" He says, "Tennis arm." I said, "Doc, I never played tennis in my life," and he said, "I know. Stop doing that." I said, "Oh, okay." so
That's too funny. Oh, God.
how's my bow tie? Do I look sexy?
You look very,
Lord,
very
you're
sexy.
looking very dapper, sir. Very dapper.
Thank you. I need a toe job. Oh,
Nice job.
I need a pedicure.
Johnny, behave yourself.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Have you been on the sauce, sir?
On the saucer, yeah, they just dropped. Oops.
We've lost him. There he is.
There he is.
Wait a minute. Oh, my base is falling down. Hold on. Are we here?
That's too funny.
What was your question?
Well, I'm going to ask you about in the hot seat. So, we have in the hot seat coming number 2. Do we not, Johnny?
We do. We got a good one coming up.
That's going to be so much fun.
We had to dig out Lucifer. And he's been naughty. So
He's been a very naughty devil.
Oh, but you know what you say about Lucifer. Don't dance with the devil and stay alive. Look, I painted this bass guitar. What do you think?
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I showed a friend of mine, and he said it looks like one of those, what are they called? The German soccer team color. And I said, fuck, now I got to repaint it.
Or you can just get into German soccer.
Yeah, but they suck. Because the team he told me I don't like anyway. I live in Stuttgart, so apparently I'm Stuttgart, VfB Stuttgart. Yeah, but they suck. They can't. It's like Ray Charles playing soccer and Stevie Wonder's watching the game. That doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm a massive football fan in regards to what you guys call soccer. Football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuttgart. I don't know anything about the team, but I can. I fully know what you're going on about in regards to the Ray Charles Stevie Wonder thing. Yeah. My team's doing pretty well at the minute. For the last few seasons, it's a case like, oh god, yeah, it's not been great.
Yeah, what's your team?
Stoke City.
Okay, I heard of them.
Yeah. You live in Stoke, so the old Stoke City.
Yeah, I don't watch it regularly. I just watch, big games, special games, stuff like that. But I was, the first time I came to Germany, I was at Frankfurt playing Stuttgart, and I was in the Stuttgart, yeah. But Frankfurt had almost the same. I can't see worse shit anyway. So somebody kicked the goal, and I'm screaming. They're all looking at me. I said, "Oh, was that the wrong team?" But I don't care. You know, like Nixon said, you can't take a joke. Fuck them. So Karina, what is your Christmas wish this year, darling?
My Christmas wish.
Yeah, have you been naughty or nice? Oh,
Probably a bit of both.
oh, I know you have.
I'm an angel witch, remember?
Oh, Jesus, here we go again. My nipples get, I'm telling you, every time she says that, my nipples get hard.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I'm telling you, we can hang up some crystal balls here, brother. We don't need a goddamn Christmas. Oh, I did say goddamn. We don't need a Christmas tree.
We don't need a Christmas tree.
It's when they're sticking out like chapel hat pegs, as my dad says.
Oh, here we go to the hot pegs. Oh, you slut puppy. Oh, I love you, Tag. I love you, Tag.
I can see this coming through my nose at some point. I can see it. I can see it in my future. It's going to be everywhere.
Well, this is the first time ever.
He's gone.
Karina, why was I not invited to this meet and greet? And where the hell is Johnny?
Lucifer, this is the Christmas special. Why on earth would you want to be involved in the Christmas special? You're Lucifer. You don't celebrate Christmas, right?
This is a Christmas special? Bah, humbug. I am the devil. Of course I do not celebrate Christmas. Well, I shall be seeing you soon, Karina, at In the Hot Seat, episode 2. See you soon.
I hope everyone's doing well out there on Facebook while we're waiting for Johnny to come back. I'm having Jack Daniels. Let us know what you're drinking or what you're eating in the comments.
I'm being good. I'm drinking juice. Because I can't drink at the minute because my meds, so I'm juice.
Yeah.
Saying that, I do have 2 bottles of this on standby.
Oh, God, wow. That looks so good.
Oh,
I almost bought the bottle today, you know.
Really?
I was going to buy the bottle and I thought, should I buy it? Because then I can just have it throughout Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And just have a drink now and again.
Mm.
But then I thought, in all honesty, I kind of want to measure what I'm drinking. So
I
thought and also it's like, fucking hell, Jack Daniels is not fucking cheap either. So having a big bottle.
It's something my mum always says. If it's food or drink and it's expensive, but you like it, it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
So, I mean, I love Jack Daniels. Oh, he's back.
Sorry about that. Was my son.
Right.
He's at a party playing Jingle Bells with him and his buddy and 4 girls. He's such a slut puppy. I told him, I said, listen, let her play your Jingle Bells, but don't be silly. Put a rubber on your willy.
And don't drink and drive.
And don't drink and drive. Smoke and fly. No, but he's too much like me. But the only thing is, he's got short hair. But he's a cool dude. You know, I love this guy. Yeah. Shit, he asked me if I loved him. I said I have to. The state makes me love you. But other than that, you would have been in a what do you call it? In one of those vacuum cleaners. No, no, I'm kidding. I love the kid. Shit. Yeah, I cut his what's it called? The navel cord and what's it called? See, I'm thinking. There you go.
Yeah.
And I wiped his ass and the shit off his nuts until he was 12. What the hell? No, I love my boys. They're really good. I'm so proud of them.
Oh, that's so cool.
I really do feel blessed. And my other son, my oldest son, he's just like my dad. He says, He tells me what to do. He's 24 years old. So, how was that? But everything's good.
Oh, have you got any plans for Christmas, Johnny, then? Are you doing anything nice or?
Well, I was hoping Easter would come around sooner because I wanted to paint my eggs and hide them and have her find it. But Christmas is coming, so yeah, I'm gonna wrap my eggs. No, we're just doing a family thing. The boys are, her family's coming on the 24th, and my kids are coming on the 25th, and just having I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna make a huge turkey, but I was thinking about I'm gonna make for her family. I'm going to make what's it called? Ham, with brown sugar and pineapple on top.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I don't know how to do it, but it's going to be good. If it doesn't work out, just put some rum on it. Jack Daniels, fuck that shit. They eat it. Fuck. If not, I'll order pizza.
I'll tell you something though. For Christmas, I was thinking we're actually going to be eating out on Christmas Day, believe it or not. We decided that we're going to go to a pub, but it's a really nice one, and they're doing like carvery. Well, they're doing a proper Christmas dinner, so we decided we'll go for that sort of thing. And I'm stopping in the hotel over there overnight.
Is that one of those hotels where you throw like a coin in the bed and the bed vibrates?
I love hotel.
You ever had one of those? Those are awesome. No?
Wow, I've never tried that. I'm gonna have to try one.
See, he's laughing. Em's laughing. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh God, is it naughty?
It's
never have I ever. I'm just saying that right now and leaving it at that.
What? Oh God, I'm so naive. Okay, I need to learn these things. Okay, so no, but a vibrational bed sounds awesome, though, doesn't it? I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God, the phone's gone. Oh. We nearly got a view of things.
We nearly had Ding Dong Merrily on High there.
Oh God, you're gonna kill me. You are gonna kill me.
God, I got scared. I thought I was gonna kill myself. What is going on? See, I'm redoing my apartment. Well, this is the last room. This is the room I'm allowed to smoke in.
You got a smoker's room.
I went in there. I told her, I said, "Listen, woman, I'm going in that room and I'm going to smoke." She said, "Only two." I said, "Okay." No, because I'm remodeling my whole apartment in this place. God, it's dumb. This right here, because but tomorrow, no, it's not tomorrow. My arm's kind of hurting. I'm not going to be painting tomorrow, but Monday I'm going to fix this up because this is my music room. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have your music room.
Yeah, but sorry that I disturbed your vibrating bed. Go ahead.
No, I don't. I've never heard that you can get a vibrating bed. I've heard of a water bed, but not a vibrating bed. I got a vibrating mat. That's actually because it's actually a massage mat, which I really like to use.
Oh, is that what they call that in your drawer next to your bed?
No,
is that the little Jimmy?
Oh my God!
Or they call it the Jeffrey. What do they call it in England with a pot of tea?
With a pot of tea? I don't
know. Do
they
call it the Joffrey?
They call it. Well, let's go there,
okay,
Johnny.
Is that it?
You're so naughty. You look at him.
Em, are you okay?
I can't.
He can't breathe. He's laughing too much.
Well, something's got to vibrate. I tried. I stuck some battery up my ass and I looked and he's still sleeping. So what the fuck's wrong with you? So, I don't know what's that. So I don't know if the shot. I'm supposed to be drinking with the shot.
You're not supposed to be, brother. Really, you're not.
Really? Well,
Well,
Cold, no drinking for
I
36
think rule
hours.
just went out the window there, didn't it?
What one or the other is going to help this virus.
Oh God!
But that's okay. Oh, look what I found here. Where'd this come from?
Oh, hello.
Wait a minute. I'll show you in a minute. What is this? How the fuck I opened it?
This sounds very dodgy right now.
This is just
wait.
funny.
Oh, well, if you use it correct, it's not.
No.
What the fuck is that?
It's a pacifier.
Oh my God.
Johnny,
Get rid of this before somebody finds this.
Oh my God.
It wasn't me.
Oh my God.
Well, you know, Shaggy, it wasn't me.
It was. Oh, you admit it. It was.
Well, shit.
And you did not blame the deputy.
No.
No. I'm blaming Lucifer. He made me
Lucifer
do
is
it.
to blame. Do you know what's really funny? You should sell the blame on eBay and see how much it sells for.
Oh my God.
That'd be so funny.
Do it. That's some real anarchy level shit. Do it. That's gonna be funny ass.
See who actually bids for it. Some millionaire might like decide, oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'll have the blame. And then all you do is you send them a note saying it's your fault and frame it.
Oh. Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
With a finger pointing at you.
Yeah,
your
like
fault.
it's your fault.
The
So you
picture of
sell the
Johnny,
blame on eBay.
like Uncle Sam, you know, it's like we need you. I can see Johnny saying,
Yeah, it's your
"You're
fault.
to blame." Yeah.
You're to blame.
Yeah.
We should do it as a joke and see what happens. You never know. There might be someone who actually finds it that funny.
You think it'll sell?
Probably.
Yeah.
And
I need
the weirdest
new
shit sells on
page.
eBay. Seriously.
Yeah, they do. There's this one guy. I think it was just a joke, but he was selling his child just as a joke, and he got arrested.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to sell my kids right then and there too. But they would have said.
Oh my God! I almost like literally brought all that up because I was laughing. Oh my God!
I was in what's it called
That's so awful. That's why I fucking laughed because it was like, you know, when it's dark humor, it's like, oh my God.
I know you. Where was I? Not Tenerife. In Tunisian.
Mm.
My son is dark. He's got blue eyes. Really beautiful guy. And when he was a child, they asked me. They said, "How much for your wife, my ex-wife, because she was blonde? How much for your wife and your child? I give you 3,000 camels." I'm thinking, shit, 3,000 camels. I'll sell each camel $1,500. That's good money. And she looked at me like, "You're not gonna do it, are you?" I said, "No, well, no."
But in hindsight, I bet you should think because it's your ex-wife.
Why me again? Why am I to blame? That was the camel guy, bastard. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't tempt Johnny. Did I? Why am I getting the blame for everything? I think you should sell the blame on eBay.
Well, you know, if I knew now what I knew, if I knew then what I knew now, oh God, I would have been a rich piggy. She would have been sold. My son and I, we would have been in paradise. You know, how you doing, son? Great. Where's mom? Oh, who cares? So what's going on? What? Okay, in the hot seat, we're talking. Sorry, Johnny got away. It's not my fault. Yeah, or it's not my fault. That's a good thing. That's another one we could sell. Not my fault.
Totally.
Oh. So what's going on in the hot seat? Go ahead, Karina.
The hot seat is my domain, not Karina's. I'm interviewing Karina and Jimmy from Mind Labs, Johnny. Remember that. And because of that, I'm going to make Karina's screen go off.
I would do. The only problem is...
Well,
my, can you still see me?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, we do, darling.
Oh, it's losing my page. Hang on, give me 1 second. I can't see where I am.
So how you been, Em?
Good,
She's
bro.
busy.
Good, much better than I was. Yeah, I'm good. Really busy with the show and everything now.
How's your ceiling?
Sorry?
How's your ceiling?
Oh, it's fixed. All fixed. Yeah, all fixed and filled finally. Yeah, the house is now all fixed. Now just doing it. We're going to be doing up the upstairs now in January, February sort of time.
Oh, cool.
We haven't decorated the upstairs in 30 years, so this is going to be the first time in 30 years it's getting decorated.
Here we go. I'm so sorry about that. Basically, the window decided to go behind this other window, and I couldn't find anyone, and I realised I had 2 Googles up. So I was like, where is everyone? I could hear you, but I couldn't see you. But yes, what was your question? Sorry, Johnny.
Oh, was I speaking?
You were talking about in the hot seat or something. And
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So what's coming up in the hot seat, girl? Go ahead. Shoot me the news.
So we have got the devil interviewing Jimmy from My Paps and Lake of Dreams and myself.
All right.
And Jimmy will be, Johnny will be popping in as well.
I'll let him know.
Yeah. That's too funny. But yeah, we've got some really funny ideas for that, guys. So if you've not seen In the Hot Seat #1, go see it on YouTube. It's on the Ragebreed TV YouTube. Type in Ragebreed in the Hot Seat on the search bar and you'll get to see episode 1. And it is really funny. And I literally was cracking up all the way through that. I was laughing so much through that. It was just so funny.
It's not my fault. It's my dad's. He was drunk when he made me. He told me, he said, my sperm was just pudding. I said, that's okay. You're 65 years old. It is still today. What do you want? No, I'm kidding.
What about you, Johnny, then? So...
Rough and Rude, I'm telling you, we're really busy right now. Well, we had to take a week break because my guitars, he thought he had COVID. So, because he's working in a kindergarten and you got all these snot-nosed kids. So he just got a little cold. One kid had COVID, so they sent him home and everybody got tested, but he's doing good. He was here yesterday. And the results was good. He doesn't have COVID. So Wednesday, we're back in the rehearsal room. And because the 29th of January, it's going to be, I hope we don't have a shutdown. That's the only thing I'm praying for because it's getting bad in Germany, again.
Yeah.
So, they're talking about the new Bundeskanzler. He's talking about maybe a shutdown. But if he does, I hope it's just Christmas and they leave January alone because that's where we're playing.
Yeah.
And what we also want to do, because it's going to be a kick-ass gig. It's a huge stage and beautiful. And we also going to send out the streaming for that on Ragebreed.
Cool.
So we got to figure out the way to do that.
Yeah,
and we'll get that done. That's no problem. And then we're wanted to hit the studio real quick, record. We still got 8 songs to record, and but they're tight. They're really tight. Cool. And then boys and girls in England, we are coming to your side of the woods, and we're gonna rock your souls.
Oh yeah.
So I think it was February 12th, that area.
That's right,
We have to see how it is in England with COVID.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't make any sense if we came over, we just sat there with a thumbs up our ass. Because we'll come over anyway, drink beer with the guys, with the people from England. But we want to play, we want to prove ourselves and show the people what Rough and Rude is all about. Absolutely. It's not just one drunken bass player, right? Am I correct? Yeah. But yeah, no, we're really stoked. So really thrilled, and yeah, working our asses off. So yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Dave from Incognito.
Yeah.
The boys, you guys fucking rock. And I saw your gig last night. I saw it on the video.
Yeah, how good
Awesome,
was that?
awesome guys.
Mm.
We need to give Dave a call. Is he there?
I asked, I think basically he's spending time with his missus today.
Yeah.
We might
Yeah.
I'm
Huh? What? He tell him he could get spanked later.
I think we might do another one tomorrow as well, because he mentioned that he'll be available tomorrow. So we're probably going to do a few of these, because Brendan wanted to be on and Martin wants to be on as well. So there's been a few affiliates and people that, you know, that want to be involved.
Mhm.
So we'll probably do a few leading up to Christmas, because it's fun for everyone as well, and they get to meet the team. So if people can't make it today, you know, we've got a few roundups over Christmas and stuff as well. And
Oh, cool.
that way
Cool.
people can get to meet our affiliates as well. So
Yeah, yeah. No, and Green, I'm really glad you're doing this big campaign, you know, against bullying.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many people out there being bullied, and
yeah,
I know you've been bullied, and see, I'm different. They bully me, I just look at them and fart in their face. I don't care, you know, because I'll shit them in the throat until their cheeks explode. I don't care. But I know what you've been going through, and I tell you what, girl, you're true. You're the
Yeah.
real deal, and that's why the family at Ragebreed, they know exactly what's going on, and they know it's all gossip. Fuck the gossip.
yeah,
Yeah, fuck them. They're just jealous and haters.
yeah,
Mm.
So
totally.
We were
yeah,
saying that earlier, you know, it's a case
Yeah,
of they've
yeah,
got nothing else better to do with their time than, you know, instead of bettering their lives, they'd like to try and ruin other people's just to make themselves feel better. That's literally all it is.
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, and I met some bullies. There was this, after what was it? I think it was like 10 years later. And sure, in school there's a bunch of bullies back then too. It's not there's nobody invented the wheel. It's been going on ages now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too many kids are taking it personally and being really hurt and suicide and all that stuff.
Yeah,
But feeling down. But I talked to this one guy who used to bully me, and I asked him, and I said, "Now, Greg, why did you always fuck with me?" And he looked at me, and he hugged me, and he cried, and he said, "I'm sorry. I was in a bad place at the time." You know, it's you know, I feel I kind of do, and I don't feel sorry for the bullies. But if you look at them and if you take time a little bit to understand why they're doing it, ask them. Like I did. I asked Greg as to why he was in a bad time at the time. He was being hurt. He was being abused by his father, and that's why. So I wish I told him, I said, listen, I hugged him too, and I said, listen, Greg, I wish I knew at the time. Then we could talk instead of you picking on me, bullying me the whole time, And he cried some more, and he really apologized. So that was a good thing,
yeah.
But
It's wonderful when bullies acknowledge when they've done something wrong and they stop doing it.
yeah,
It's just a shame that there's so many people that, they won't acknowledge it until later on in life, but at the time they're sort of doing it, they don't feel any remorse because they're too fucked up themselves. But I always say to people, that is why mental health is so important. That, this is why we do Ragebreed Mind, Body and Spirit. And we say, if you are going through issues, talk to someone, see a therapist, get it out in a healthy way. Don't take it out on other people, because it's the cycle goes on otherwise. It's like you get a bully taking stuff out on a target. The target then gets emotionally, they have mental health issues. The bully has mental health issues, which is why they're doing that in the first place. Target may, like you said, in some cases, try and commit suicide, and then you have this horrible pattern of anger, and you've got a horrible pattern of like, low self-esteem and things like that. And all these things can be avoided if
Right.
people started to talk more openly
On
about it
both sides.
on
Yeah.
both sides, but also got the help that they need. Because actually, the other thing is, and this is something that I always say to people, because I've enabled quite a lot of people, because I never used to stand up for myself. I always used to just rise above it. But then what that teaches the bully is that sometimes that there's no consequences to their actions, so they continue to do it. And so that's why Ragebreed Against Bullying was set up, to say, but do it in a professional way. Let's look at what the issues are. This is what the situation is. Let's get a campaign. Let's look at this realistically and why it's so wrong to bully people. Because what it is they may think that they're having a bit of a laugh and a joke at your expense and stuff. That helps them feel some kind of worth, because they have low worth. It's the reason why people do that. It's because they find you a threat, or they feel low worth, so they need someone to put down in order to make them feel better. Because if they think you're doing better than them, then they need to knock you down a peg or two.
Exactly.
And that's the reason why people do it,
And like I said, we got together and we talked, and like I said, he apologized and cried and everything.
If you have been bullied or you want to share your story with Ragebreed, please go to our Ragebreed Against Bullying page and send us your story via Messenger. If you are someone that just wants to say that you support Ragebreed Against Bullying, send us a video and just send it via Messenger to the Ragebreed Against Bullying page, or send us a link where we can download. Please introduce yourself, say who you are, and just say that you support Ragebreed Against Bullying for reasons that you can go into detail with. Thank you so much for your support this year, and our campaign has been going really well. Massive thanks to Adam from Bloodstock for putting the zero tolerance on the Bloodstock website to say that he's completely against bullying.
It's a weird one in regards to this bullying thing, because I can remember what I said on the show on Wednesday was bullying can affect you for your entire life. It's not just one little 5-minute thing and then you go home and it's like, forget about it. Some people can do that. Some people carry it for their entire fucking life,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Johnny, like you said there, I mean, I don't know how long ago that was that you made, obviously made peace or anything like that with this person. But, I mean, for myself personally, it's taken me 25 years to get over this. And Wednesday, that was the moment I said, I'm drawing the line. But it's like, there's some people that can carry it throughout their entire lives and they never get over it. And it's a horrible thing. This is why, and again, I said this earlier in the show, in part one of the show, I don't understand.
To be a bully, there's no need to be bullied. Open your mouth. Stop it. I know it's hard. Talk to somebody. Talk to your parents. Talk to an older brother or uncle or whatever. Somebody big and bad, just to scare him. Don't go beat the bully up, but scare the shit out of him so he can stop. Or go talk to the bully with an adult and say, why are you doing this? Let him explain himself. Why are you doing this? Be open and honest. And and tell him, let him know you're here to help him, even though you've been bullied, because they got some psychedelic problems too. But
I mean, it's like when in the Karate Kid, and the guy gets bullied every day, and and he tries to run away from him, but they always catch up with him, and then he learns how to do self-defense, and then he fights back. And I always say to people, stand up to your bully. So important, because you can rise above it to a certain point, but then if they see that you can't fight back, they'll only pick. Because I learned that bullies will continue to do it if they think that you're weaker than them. And you're actually not. And the only thing that they see is strength or weakness. Okay.
Right.
So it's like if they keep. It's like I remember this one time, and it reminds me of what you said, Johnny. There was this time when I was walking home, and from a club, and there's this gang of a car of lads, in this car, and they were following me in this car, and they kept saying all this, like trying to get me in the car basically. And I actually really thought, oh my God, I'm going to get jumped by these. They're going to do something, you know.
Yeah.
And I was literally, and I kept on walking forward, and I kept, you know, ignoring it. But then something just switched in me once, and you know, they said, basically, what are you going to do about it? And something just switched in me then, because it was like, how dare you make me feel like I'm alone, and you're saying all these things to me, you're harassing me, you're bullying me, you know, you're saying all this stuff that you're going to come out and rape me and stuff. So I was on literally like, and then I thought, this is enough. So I says, come here. He goes, well, what are you going to do about it? And I'm going to be honest with you, I smacked him in the face. I told him to roll down the thing. I smacked the guy in the face, blood splattered on the window, and you know, and then they sped off because obviously they needed to get him to a hospital or whatever. But it's something that a lot of people will probably say, oh, you shouldn't have been violent or that kind of thing. But when you're in a position where you are actually fearing for your life and you're alone and you're walking by yourself and they're threatening to rape you and things like that.
Oh yeah, you know, that's a different subject too. It's,
because if all of them had got out the car, I would have been done for.
Oh,
so I had to show my teeth, and sometimes you have to show your teeth.
Yeah, my one of my nieces, this was years ago. A couple of friends knocked on the window. They claimed, you know, teenagers are, and she was the youngest one. Well, they all took turn raping her, you know, and it was really bad. And well, they got, you know, they caught the boys that did it, and my brother-in-law and I, we begged the police, lock us in the cell with these kids, please, you know. But no, that's a different story. Bullying, you know, rape, but it could lead up to that. And that's why stop from the beginning. Stop. I told my kids all the time, the best defense is use your mouth. Talk to them. If you can't get out of it, then you have to defend yourself.
Exactly.
You know? And you have to. There is no other choice. Pick a stick up, or, you know, I told my boy, I said, you know what? If the guy's bigger than you, kick him right in his piss pump.
My mum always say is, if you're ever in threat and someone's going for you, she can sort of find a big stick, and we always laugh because, you know, we're in movies, you know, when we're watching these action movies, it's really funny. She'll always go to this point, she goes, find a big stick, you know, especially when like they're moving through the house. And she's like, why hasn't she got a big stick? And we always say that now in every action movie, because I was like, Mum, because why doesn't she have a big stick? It's so funny.
But it works. It works. You need a big stick. My old man said the same thing. Next time you take a 2x4, find a branch, a big stick, and beat the shit out of them. You know. But now, well, in the States it's different. Anyway, I don't know how it is in England. When I was growing up, you know, if you got in a fight, you got in a fist fight. You know. Nowadays, you raise your fist and they shoot you.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? It's more life or death now, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a couple of kids recently in Northampton. Actually, I don't know if you know, it was Northampton. It's definitely local, quite close to here. There was a fight. It broke out, and you know, they were picking on this kid. Well, this kid took a knife to him.
Wow.
You know, and it's gotten worse. It has escalated. You know, there's one of the kids that knew this kid, and he was running around Northampton's Market Square with a machete. Broad daylight.
Wow.
I saw
it. I saw that on the news.
Yeah, it was insane. It was crazy. You know, this kid, broad daylight, running around with a machete, threatening people. It took a couple of guys from the Portuguese cafe that's on the Market Square with chairs, keeping him back like a ringmaster holds back a lion in the circus.
I saw that, exactly. That was like 3 weeks ago or something like that.
A little bit longer, yeah, a little bit longer. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, but yeah, it was crazy, man.
I saw that.
I can't get over, like, it's the escalation thing. As soon as, you know, nowadays it's a case of like, you get into a fist fight, okay? Next week, one of them's carrying a knife.
Yeah.
And it gets worse. Let's say they stab someone. That person who gets stabbed, they die. That other person who stabbed them ends up in prison. And it just gets worse and
And
worse and worse.
It's,
In this day and
a
age,
lot of it, you know what this is? This is people unable to regulate their emotions properly.
yeah,
That's
it
what
is.
this
Yeah,
is.
100%. Yeah.
And this is what the problem is that there's so many people with these feelings of inadequacy, jealousies, cruelty, they're not channeling pain in a healthy way. So what they do is they end up going off the rails, they end up going into these gangs and things like that. And it's
well,
it's
yeah, okay,
it's
yeah.
it's this kind of mentality. And this is why Ragebreed, this is why I wanted to do this campaign. I wanted to do the Ragebreed against bullying side of things, but I also wanted to do mind, body and spirit, because next year, if we can get some counsellors and, people who are psychotherapists, people like that on board, and help them, people in our alternative scene, because it does happen in alternative scenes, and get them, the help that they need. And I want to try and get some people that do voluntary stuff for people who can't afford it. And so it'll be voluntary to paid, so there'll be a bit of both. And if it helps people, that's the key. It's trying to help both sides of it, because people who bully, they obviously have a lot of anger and a lot of pain and inadequacy issues, and how can
especially the kids who are being bullied. That's why.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
because,
why boys and girls, whoever who is being bullied, don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Don't be ashamed. Go talk to somebody. Let somebody know that you are being harassed and bullied, and make sure there's a stop to it. That's the only way you can do it. And if you can get a grown up or a counselor or a teacher, go talk to this person, and then look at them straight in the eye and say, "Listen, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Do you hate me that bad, or am I that interested to you to bully me the whole time? What is it? Let me know. Am I doing something wrong? Let me know. Help me to help you."
And why people can't sort of agree to disagree on things that they don't necessarily agree with. Like, there might be something that you will never find the same exact solution for. There's people that just have different ideologies, philosophies, for example. I think this should be done this way. I think I should be doing this way. But it doesn't mean to say you're an evil person because you have a different philosophy on things. And this is where people go wrong, I think, so much in our society, because they automatically think that if, for example, you do things a certain way and they believe things in a certain way, that automatically makes you evil, or and this is the problem. It's like, if people learn to communicate or agree to disagree and had that emotional maturity and how to regulate their emotions properly, a lot of these issues wouldn't be here today. And that's why I'm so focused on getting this done, even with alternatives that get prejudice working in like a mainstream workplace. I mean, let's look at that. You look at all the situations that, I mean, people, I mean, I've been sacked from a job because I didn't fit in. These are the things that are prejudice, and these are the things that, and this is why I'd like to do a recruitment agency to get alternatives into, and I'm calling them alternative friendly, companies that would hire people not based on all that rubbish, but whether they can do the job and not their appearance and, what music they listen to, because that is another prejudice.
Right, but one of the main problems also is, the people, the humans, they've forgotten to stop and think for themselves. Look at the person, and think for yourself. Don't go by hearsay. This guy, he's bad. Why? Because he said so. Come on. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it's like.
That's 95% of the problem. They don't even go check.
No.
Check it out for yourself. You're saying that just because this idiot said it.
But
this idiot owes him money. That's why he said it, to make him look bad. And now you're pissed off and you didn't even know him. That's the problem. The humans quit being a follower. That's how I raise my kids. Quit being a follower. Think for yourself. And I told him, I said, listen, if I ever see you boys bullying or treating somebody bad,
Yeah.
20 euros. I go to a place, what do you call it, where you buy tools and stuff.
Yeah.
20 euros costs a shovel. I will bury your ass alive.
Mm.
You know. So, and they said, no, Dad, we're not that type. I said, thank God.
Yeah.
But because my kids, it's also on the parents. You know what I mean? The best.
Yeah.
I've noticed the best. What do you call it? Oh God, I'm speaking German now. The best parent. No, the parents are really fucking lazy. They became really
Yeah.
lazy. The
Yeah.
best. The best. What you call? What do you call?
Method?
No, somebody. What do they call that? Somebody that comes in, a babysitter. The best babysitter
Okay, yeah.
is the PlayStation. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I let my kids play PlayStation 2. 2 hours max. That's it. Turn it off. We're going outside. I'm going to show you how Dad. We didn't have PlayStation. We had that Pong shit. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and then they came out with the pistol. I said, no, that's too aggressive. So anyway, so I took the kids, a backpack, ropes, flashlights, get your bottle, fill your bottle of water. We're going out. And we went out. We went exploring. There's like tunnels and caves and shit all around, and like old bunkers from the Second World War and stuff like that. Okay, it's dangerous, but be careful. If you have a responsible parent in there, there shouldn't be any problem. But get the kids busy. That's the problem. All these youth centers are closing down. And that's get the. But it's not the responsibility from the youth centers. The responsibility from the parents. Come on, guys, pull your head out of your ass. I've raised 2 boys. They're 24 and 21 years old. Johnny Chadwick is rocking now. He did his job. The kids are doing great. They're doing really great. And but it's because of the parenting.
Yeah.
Fuck. They're lazy. So the best babysitter is the PlayStation. Go do what you want, Charlie. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because me as a child, okay, parent, I went out with the kids and we did a lot of things, but I never had parenting. I never had my parents at the at the playground or something like that. When they're older, go out. But I always told my kids, hey, no bullshit. If anything happens, please call me. You're spending the night or the week in jail.
Yeah.
So they knew exactly. Oh, Dad's not going to play. He's not going to bail me out. That's why keep your nose clean. You don't need to do stupid shit. Stay away from those hoodlums, those idiots, because they're just going to bring you in deep shit problems. And that's a good thing, because they were never followers. And because my son came home once and he said, Dad, so why are you home so early? Yeah, they're breaking in the house. What? So, and I knew these kids. I was a football coach, so I called them up, and they all came to my place and said, "What's going on here?" You know what I mean? But I work with a lot of kids. I like that. I like working with kids, and because I drill them like a sergeant, but as a funny sergeant, and that's what they need, because the kids are bored.
Yeah.
Like I said, the state, they're investing money in all the banks and insurance companies and whatever. What about the kids?
Yeah.
Sure, it's hard for a parent nowadays. Well, my dad had 2 jobs. My mom had 2 jobs. I never landed in jail. Sure, I did some dumb shit. Teenagers do shit, but nothing to harm anybody. But the thing is, well, you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too political in this shit.
No, but it's good to hear that there's it's these are really good ideas, and the thing is, it's kind of like I set up this it was like a campaign to bring self-defense in schools, but also confidence and self-esteem building, because I really think that is a key when you're a child, because you're so when you're young and stuff, and you don't know the difference between right and wrong. So I was saying, let's bring anti-bullying into schools. Let's bring
Yeah.
self-defense into schools. Let's bring self-esteem and confidence building into schools, because
Mm.
those three things are the main reasons why people bully. And if you're comfortable within yourself and you've learned what actually bullying can do to someone as a, as a consequence, you might be
Mhm.
thinking twice before you do it. Things like self-esteem and confidence. Well, why do people bully? When they feel threatened by someone, or they're jealous, or they're cruel. So if you have self-esteem and confidence building, you won't need to do that. You will be too happy in what you're doing to even give a shit what others are doing. And self-defense, if in the situation, especially on the streets these days, can you handle yourself? And this is something that I
Yeah.
think I want to learn a lot more self-defense. I have started, and I did learn a bit of boxing and stuff, but I want to learn some martial arts. I know a bit of Tai Chi, but I want to know proper karate and stuff.
It's one thing I got learned when I was in Stoke. I took a couple of lessons in Krav Maga. Only a couple. I couldn't do it because it hurt me up. It banged me up too much. But there's one thing I saw was the amount of people who were learning that recently, and that's an evil martial art. And it is brilliant for self-defense, but it's like some of the stuff they're doing, because it's all like really close in. It's not like, if someone comes out with a knife, it teaches you how you can use it against them, or it teaches you how you can disarm somebody, or how you can, kick someone down but then get away. And it is quite brutal, because I've seen people with it. You use the eye gouges, kicks to the genital, stuff like that. And it's. Yeah, it does go a little bit more in depth. Yeah, but the amount of people taking self-defense classes has gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
I think it has to, though. I think it has, because people are unsafe. I mean, the amount of just walking, I've seen so many people who have, gone through bad experiences just walking home at night. So many of my friends have reported on Facebook. I think it's something that probably needs to be taught in school, but I think it also needs to be a safe self-defense as well. So you're not going to end up killing someone, Yeah.
Well, it's a good. Excuse me that I interrupt, but it's a good thing to learn. But if you don't really use it, my girlfriend, she judo, karate. She did taekwondo years and years and years. And she went home one night, and one guy grabbed her in a choke lock, and she passed out.
Oh.
She panicked.
Yeah.
But right before she passed out, a car drove by, a woman drove by, stopped, and yelled out the window, "Hey, what's going on?" The guy let her go and ran. You know what I mean? And that's all good. That's all good nowadays. It's not like it used to be. If you're gonna fight, it's not good. You're not gonna stand there and go, "Oh," like a Bruce Lee type.
Yeah.
It depends where they're attacking from, and especially if they're from behind and you don't see it coming, that's going to be something.
Blindsided, you're done for. That's it.
Yeah.
You're done for. Unless you know what you're doing. Getting blindsided is the worst fear for anybody. Let's say you're walking home at night. This is why I don't try not to go out as much anymore. I've been started on so many times.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think, I'm quite a big guy, but I still get started on all the time.
Yeah.
And if someone comes at you from behind, that's it. You've had it. If someone's coming at you from in front of you, you've at least got a chance.
Yeah. Or even side, you've kind of still got a chance. I think this is the thing. I mean, as long as you have, this is why I go out in groups of people a lot of the time, and I taxi everywhere. I never
That's
walk.
the best, yeah.
I never walk back now. After those incidences and what I've gone through in my life, I don't, unless I'm with people to walk, that's fine. But if I'm going to somewhere, I'll just catch an Uber, because safety is so much more important,
After 6 o'clock, I don't catch buses in this town. 4 o'clock, don't follow it. I just get a taxi. I don't care if it's 10
I hate
pounds
buses. I don't know why.
I catch buses everywhere. Around the town, I catch buses everywhere. I mean, I've got the car, I can't drive it. But after 6 o'clock, that is it. I'm not setting foot on a bus in this town.
Yeah.
You get the drunks on there. I've got a friend who catches buses everywhere. He's a chef. He finishes late at night. That man can handle himself. He's a double hard bastard. He is. I've seen people, like 5 people, start on him outside a club, and he beat the shit out of all of them.
Yeah.
Double hard bastard, but it doesn't matter for me. He'll walk home from pubs. Someone like me, I'm banged up. I've got so many injuries and shit. I won't set foot on a bus after 6 o'clock. I just don't trust it. It doesn't matter who's there.
Well, when I come to England, we're going to get on the bus. We're going to get so shit-faced. I guarantee you, they're not going to touch you because I'll pull down my pants and I'm wearing my thong. And I said, come on, guys, fuck with me.
Johnny, it's time to sort out your jingle bells.
I don't want to cut this short, but I need to get some drinks and some quality time because I'm going to have my jingle bells. I'm going to have my bells jingled.
Oh,
yes. He's gonna have naughty time with his wife.
Oh, I'm gonna smack that shit. I'm gonna scratch and sniff, and when I'm done, poo, spit out.
Oh, you're so not. Oh God, Joe.
That's wrong, brother. Oh, there we go.
I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of myself.
You're not.
No, that's rock and roll, man.
That's it.
That's how she likes it. That's how she likes it.
There you go.
Okay, guys.
See you
Love,
guys
peace, and hot dogs.
later.
We'll
Bye,
see each other
honey.
soon. Bye, babe.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
How the hell do I get out of here?
I knew you were going to say that. I think you just have to end the call. You know where it says the button where it says leave room?
Yeah. Press the red button.
Wait a minute, the red one. Let me.
The red one, which is
now.
cut down. He's like, bye.
Oh, God bless him. Oh, God. Oh, God. I haven't laughed that much in a long time.
That's Johnny.
Seriously.
He has, like, literally, my cheeks are hurting so much from
face
laughing.
hurts. Yeah.
From laughing.
Literally, I was looking over there. I couldn't. I had to get off my face, so I was nearly crying. Oh my God!
This is what it's like, when we do our meet and greets. He just has me in hysterics, but he calls me a lot as well. So we chat for a bit, and he always has like something funny to say. It's too funny. It's like,
oh God, he's proper gent.
Yeah, totally.
Oh God. My face hurts.
Mine does as well.
Oh, my life.
Like there, literally, like.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my God.
Oh.
God, that man makes me laugh so much.
He's so funny. He goes.
Right.
I was saying to him, "You have no boundaries," and he was like, "What boundaries?" I was like, "God,
and literally, like, the boundaries are out the window. When she's had a few when she's had a few, that's it. A couple of glasses in the sauce, it's gone, it's out. Yeah.
Yeah, we love Johnny. He's cool.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to hear some of Johnny's stuff, by the way, his band's called Rough and Rude, so do go and check them out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all good. So that's it. Oh God, I'm feeling a bit tipsy now. I've only had 2. So bad.
Oh, as the sober minority on this show, so I am sitting here laughing at the drunk people.
My cheeks are killing. It's so weird. I used to be able to drink so much, and but these days, like, I literally have a couple of drinks, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, you matched me drink for drink when we went out.
I know. On a night out, I can do it.
You know what
the trick is if I eat something and I have some milk before I go out, I know it sounds weird, but then I can drink on a proper night out. Do you know what I mean? Actually, yeah, we were the last one standing.
We were. Danny died.
In fact, Danny was like, "Yeah, you've got to like stay up, and it's rock and roll and all this sort of stuff." We're like, "All right then."
He passed out as soon as he got yours on the sofa. Oh God. Oh, I think I was the last one. I think you went to bed, and I'm just sat there going, I'm going to go to bed now. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh man, and that was the first time I've drunk in years.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how you did it, because I don't think you had much sleep, did you, before that?
No, I hadn't slept for nearly 2 days, I think it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nearly 2 days. I was rough. I went back to the hotel like after meeting Danny for a pint. I
Mm.
went back to the hotel for a couple of hours. I was like, yeah, I'll go get ready. I'll have a sleep and whatnot.
Mm.
Didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Mm.
I had too many people phone calling me. I was like, well, this is going to be an early night. I thought I'm just going to head back to the hotel early. No, Danny had other ideas.
Yeah. Anyway, you got to meet
No.
Jimmy from Mind Laps
Yes.
online, remember?
Yes. Yeah, we went back to yours. Yeah, lovely guy with his
Yeah.
music. Yeah, his music was awesome.
He's a really good musician, you know.
He
Like,
really is. Yeah.
so talented. I'm so happy that
Mm,
he's in Mind Laps.
that's
And
awesome.
Michael as well. I think Michael's come up with some brilliant riffs. I'm so
Mm,
excited for the new single.
mm.
Really am. I'm just
You see,
can't wait.
Mind Up isn't really my sort of heavy. You know, it's a bit. Usually I don't listen to like the shouty, heavy stuff,
Yeah.
but that is actually, I don't mind it because it really sets the mood with some of the stuff I'm writing, especially with like the vision of hell I've got. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can listen to it. It's not
Yeah.
so bad. My idea of heavy, the heaviest I usually go for. I've just started listening to Slayer again because I'm again not a massive fan of the shouty stuff, but Killswitch Engage, they're one of my
Yeah.
favourites, and I can listen to that and your stuff. I was just like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You
Yeah.
might like the early stuff we used to do, because that's
Mm,
kind of a little bit more alternative.
mm,
And I would probably say the really early stuff like 99 was mainstream, but we
mm.
started to do stuff like, well, back then I did kind of stuff like My Ruin, Chiristana, that kind of stuff by
Yeah, I
Buzzard.
like that. Yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff we used to do. And then
Mm,
in 2002 I started to get into bands like Opeth, and
yeah.
my taste started changing. So that's
Mm,
when we did release Souls for Sinners.
mm-hmm.
And Souls for Sinners did really well. We had an interview with Malcolm Dome from Total Rock, and he played the entirety of our EP. He thought it was that good. And
Awesome.
that was one of my favourite times, because we all went down from Leicester to London,
Mm,
and me, Nish, and Gaz were drinking, and we had it was just so good. It was such a great time. And we had
mm.
this interview with Malcolm Dome, and then we came back, and like it was just one of those things, because I used to love Total Rock so much,
Yeah.
and Malcolm is amazing. It's such a shame that he's passed and
Yeah, he
stuff.
passed recently, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw him
it's
he passed
such
recently.
broke my
Yeah.
heart. He's one of my
Mm,
he's one of the people that really supported Mind Laps, like really
mm,
supported us,
mm,
and had nothing but good stuff to say about our music, and lovely man as well, very nice,
mm.
gentle person, and so yeah, it was a real shame to hear that. It's just, I suppose, people like when I met him, I must have been in my 30s, I think, or
Mm,
20s even, if I remember right. But yeah, you know, um,
mm,
but there's like but the thing is with Mind Laps is, we've built such a massive history up. I mean, this is one thing that I love about what we've done, but now
mm.
it's really exciting, because now we're in a new phase, because we've got people from America that are in the band, and we've
Yeah.
got Alani, who I really get on with, Michael I really get
Mm.
on with,
Alani's
Jimmy I really
lovely.
get
He's
on.
such a lovely person. Jimmy as well. I've never met
Yeah.
Michael. I've met Jimmy. I've met Alani, and they're lovely people.
Yeah, and that's what I
Lovely,
want.
lovely.
I want people in my team in
Mm,
Ragebreed that are just great people, I want people that, who are good at what they do, but also we connect on an emotional level as well, because, it's like when I first met Jimmy. I mean, we can chat for
mm.
fucking ages about music and stuff and just
Yeah, you
everything.
did on the night. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
literally.
We called through with him for God hours. Bloody hell, we was up until what was it, 10 to 8 that morning.
Yeah,
We were up until 10 to 8 in the morning, just chatting music and film and shit. It was
yeah,
brilliant. Yeah.
yeah. That's what it's like, and this is why I can't wait to go to America to meet, because they're such great
Mm.
friends. There's such great people
Yeah.
to know, and I think after having such bad experiences with friendships, and you know,
Mm.
it's so nice to meet people on your wavelength, you know, that want the same things as you, that totally understand and connect with you, you know. So important, I think. And yeah, so I'm very, very happy with Mind Lab. So just hoping that we find a drummer soon.
Yeah.
Once we've got a drummer, then, you know, we've got a full lineup.
Yeah. Well, as your oyster, then you just go with how much work you put in. You just go from there.
Yeah, this is it.
It's good.
Yeah. But yeah, I am looking forward to Christmas this year. So I'm going to be spending, like I say, some time with my family. We're going to go for a meal. Christmas Eve we're spending just having some like nibbles and things like that. We do this thing where we sing Christmas songs as well on Fridays. We get the karaoke up and stuff on the TV, and then we all sing it. And then we kind of do loads of different things like that. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm not too sure what I'm doing New Year's, actually. I'm not even... A few people are asking what I'm doing. I don't know, because I don't know what this COVID thing's going to happen.
That's the thing stopping me as well. We've got a New Year's thing at my, well, I say local pub, but the pub I usually frequent. There's a thing being run by one of my friends who got me into DJing in the first place, who got me, you know, put the spark in. DJ Ron, he runs the Blast Chamber in Northampton, and he's running an event at the pub. And I was thinking going there, but this COVID thing. You know, it's like, for those that don't know, tonight was supposed to be our Ragebreed Christmas work do sort of thing.
Yeah.
We had to cancel it just because it's too much to risk with COVID going about.
Exactly,
you know, I'm triple vaccinated and I still don't want to risk it because my health is shit. I don't want to get ill and then my parents getting ill and my kids getting ill. And I don't want that. And it's the same thing with that. I mean, I haven't been out on New Year's Eve for, God, donkey's years. I'd love to go out at some point, but it's
hard to know what to do, isn't it? Because it's like, you know, some people feel a lot more safer still going out, and I'm really feeling for the venues because I want to support them, but then it's just like at the same time it's like, oh shit, you know, what if this happens, or you know, what if I get COVID again? You know, because it was very unpleasant when I got it last time.
Well, you've already had it.
I've already had it, yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, and that's being double vaccinated as well.
Christ.
Yeah, so I got it at Bloodstock.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I got it then, and then when I came back, I was so ill. I was so ill, but it took me about 2 or 3 weeks to fully recover. But damn, that was hard. That was really difficult. But I mean, considering if I hadn't had the jabs, I would have been a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
Because when I get flu, I don't just get it half-assed. I get it full-blown.
Same. I'm exactly the same.
My, you know, I'm not very good with my own system, if that makes sense.
Immune system,
So it takes me a long time to recover from things. Well, I don't know. I mean, I must admit, I did recover relatively okay. I mean, considering it was only 2 or 3 weeks, it wasn't too bad. So, you know, I just think it just depends on what it is, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, completely understand. Yeah, I think ever since I had that massive operation, I think my immune system just shut down.
Yeah.
I picked up everything, literally just every little cough, cold. My kids could be like coming in one day, it's just a simple cold, like just a little, and next day I'm like, oh God, I want to die.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, you know. It's non-stop, especially when you got youngsters, you know. They bring every little thing in from school, every tiny little illness. Yeah. Never a good thing.
No, well, this is it. But, you know, I guess we're all healthy at the minute, so all good things to come. And I'm looking forward to what we're doing with Ragebreed, and I'm looking forward to hearing your next Boom show. And
oh God, I've still got to plan it yet. I haven't even thought about music yet. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing that tomorrow night, I think. Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, it's only what day is it? Saturday, isn't it? So.
Yeah, Saturday night. Yeah.
You got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
I aim to record Tuesday because then Wednesday I can just chill and try not to worry and whatnot.
Yeah, get it. That's what I
Yeah.
try and do as well. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be doing. I'll probably do some tonight actually for possibly tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll probably do something about that then. Actually, I might even use some of what we've discussed on the show as well. So maybe for a Christmas special.
It's all good.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
everybody who hasn't come in today, you know, not watched it, you know, we've had a few people listening and everything. You know,
Yeah.
get that on the radio show. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sounds good. I've got, you know what? I also bought some popcorn. Look,
What did you get? That's a little flavour you got.
it's sweet and salty.
Oh, cool, mixed, nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm a proper Libra. Have to be both.
Yeah. See, I'm a toffee man myself. I like my toffee popcorn.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love toffee popcorn, but I have to
Calories.
be careful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's only at the moment. I'm just going to be very, very good.
Yeah.
You know, I probably won't be at Christmas, but I've only look. I've not even finished my first mince pie, so I feel quite good today.
So I'm a weirdo. I usually lose weight at Christmas.
Do you?
I don't eat a lot. I don't. You know, it's surprising. The man my size, you know, because I'm a big guy, but I don't eat a lot of stuff. I don't eat a lot. You know, I've been naughty recently, but I'm not. I don't eat a massive amount of food. Not like I used to.
No.
Well, I used to eat. God, I used to like. You know, at one point, if I was like having soup, I'd have like half a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
What kind of soup? And now I'm just like.
My ex used to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's no interest to it.
No, yeah. It's bread that can be like the thing. So that's why I really limit my bread intake or anything sort of which is carbs. I try and have, but you know, it's difficult, isn't it? Because you've also got to look at calories. I mean, look at my Fitness Pal has helped me no end. That has been my lifesaver because I didn't even know what was in what I was eating. And it's so good because it tells you, it's like, this has got how much potassium it's got, sodium, and you know, you're like, whoa, this is really good, you know, because it tells you what's in what food. I mean, you know, I never knew any of that, and something that I thought would probably be low calorie probably wasn't actually low calorie, you know. And you think, yeah, but I've only had a couple of them, and you're like, oh, that's how much it is just for two, you know. And it just makes you realize, like, I could have been eating, you know, so many calories that I didn't even know, just because I just didn't know.
I call them stealth calories. You think you're eating something relatively healthy, and all of a sudden, no, that's actually 750 calories right there.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I cannot recommend my Fitness Pal enough. Really, it's so good. I mean, I literally would go on it and I would just be like, okay, this is what I've had for breakfast. This is what I've had for lunch. But I must admit, because I'm eating less, I'm getting that nibble attack, you know, when you really want like proper crunchy food.
Yeah.
I hate that. Why do I want crunchy food? It's like this sort of like, I want nibbles, you know, something that crunchy. And unfortunately, that was my downfall, was crisps. I used to love crisps.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so now I don't buy them because I know what I'm like with them. It is really, once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, it is. Really is. But hang on, are you a savoury or sweet person though?
Savoury.
So you see, I used to be big on the savoury
and
not very big on the sweet. Now I've actually changed. It's really weird. Ever since I got diagnosed with diabetes, I've changed. It's like, and I don't know what it is. I used to go like for the pies and everything like that, but because I can't eat a lot of pastry or anything, I used to eat, God, the amount of pies, and I was your classic pie boy.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I love savouries, pies, sausage rolls, everything like that. Now it's like, I had a sausage roll today. I think it's the first time I've eaten pastry in about 3 weeks.
Wow. Yeah.
And I can't stomach it half the time, and I'm suffering with it now. So, I don't try not to eat it, but I used to go through like 3 or 4 sausage rolls a day back in the day. Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
So I used to love my stuff with pastries, pies, slices, pasties, the lot. Now, barely touch them.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. I won't say that I'm one of these people that eats a lot. Do you know what I mean? But I did comfort eat during my illness. You know, when I got really sick and stuff. I did start comfy because I was at home with my parents, you know, they were buying all the naughty stuff. So I was just like, oh
Yeah.
God, I really fancy an orange flavored Kit Kat, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not normally even a sweet person, but I really did
Mm.
fancy that. And I was just like, but the thing with carbs is, and whenever I eat something sweet, it's like you kind of want to keep eating sweet stuff. I don't know what it is. I think it's your body
Yeah.
it is like an addiction, you know, with carbs and sweets.
My mum says it's like sometimes your body craves certain things. It's like a few weeks ago, for some reason, all I wanted to eat was salty food.
Mm.
And that was it. And that's not like me. I don't add salt to anything. Even if it's like, if I had like fish and chips, I don't put salt on anything at all. Full stop. I've always been like that since I was a kid. My mum doesn't cook with salt, just the way it is.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm craving salt. And I'm like, right, I'm cracking open bags of McCoys. And I'm like, why am I eating lots of salty things?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. It's really weird.
Yeah. I think sometimes maybe it's your body that maybe did not have enough salt, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. That's exactly what I think.
Yeah, and then your body's
Yeah.
sort of saying, you know what, I actually need a bit now, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe it could be that. I mean, I think with carbs they're very deceptive because you can literally have a packet of crisps and
Yeah.
then you will feel hungry like half an hour later, you know. And my mum and dad, I mean, I remember when I was reading Atkins thing and they were saying that when you eat things like carbs and stuff, it turns it into sugar, and
Yeah.
sugar's very addictive, you know. So your body, you don't feel full after it. It's like empty, you know, empty calories and stuff, and then you start craving again, and it's like so true. But I mean, I must admit, I have noticed the difference when I switch the bread to wholemeal, that I'm not feeling as hungry now. I don't know whether it's
No,
a bit
that's
of more
good.
of a
Yeah.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
think it's that. So, but what I like I say, I mean, a few tips that I would always say to people, especially because I'm going to be doing Ragebreed Mind, Body and Spirit, is sometimes your body is not hungry, but it needs water, and sometimes your body doesn't know how to tell you that. So you think you might be hungry, but you might actually just be thirsty. So I have like pints of like water now with ice, and I squeeze a bit of lemon in there, and I just have like literally like jugs of that, you know what I mean? So I'm constantly being hydrated, and I've noticed the difference in my skin, you know, because I'm hydrating myself better now, you know, because I've had dehydration issues before. So I'm drinking a hell of a lot more water. And also, you know, when I start feeling really hungry and, you know, I just have a cup of tea with sweetener in it. And to be honest with you, that sorts me out. It's because sometimes it's just your body needing something, you know, and a lot of the time you can fill hunger with a lot of liquid. You know, but I wouldn't say I'm eating properly. I'm having like a balanced meal. So I'm having like a sandwich with, you know, like, well, you've seen some of the things I post. It's like you'll have, it's a balanced meal basically in the brunch, and then in the evening I'll have something like high protein with salad or vegetables and stuff. So I'm doing one meal with one meal with carbs and one meal without. And I find that helps me quite well. You know, it seems to have done the job. And obviously, I've still got a way to go to lose where my target is, but you know, I'm getting there.
You see, in regards to veg, you see, I can't eat vegetables because it's not because of not liking them. I used to like my veg, but because I can't digest it because of all the surgery, I can't eat it.
Really?
I can't eat veg. Fruit and veg is a no-go. I can eat potatoes, but potatoes are that's like the most carb-heavy thing you could eat. Yeah, and I try to stay away from those. But in regards to like, if I was having to have a Sunday dinner, which I don't have anymore, it's a case of like, can't eat my green beans, what I love, can't have my parsnips, can't eat the peas, can't eat any of that stuff.
No,
Physically, it kills me. My innards just die. Oh, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So I don't eat it. This is why my diet is carb heavy, and it's why I struggle a lot with my diabetes. But it's one thing that the diabetic nurse said. She goes, right, yeah, we can see you missing X, Y, and Z organs, you know, because you haven't got them. Pardon me. So we have to so we'll manage it with medication.
Yeah.
I've got these injections that I have to take, not insulin based, some weird American injection I have to take, and that's helped me no end.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually helped me with the weight loss again. You know, get over that bit. In regards to drinking water, though, I mean, God, I drink like 6 to 8 liters a day.
Wow.
I drink like, I mean, my old Yule bottle, I will drink at least,
Mm,
5 or 6 of these a day,
that's so cool.
plus more water on top of that. And
Yeah.
yeah, I've been like that since I've done my kidney. So I
Yeah.
can't not drink water. Before, I used to hate drinking water. I used to be all fizzy pop, like 2, 3 liters a day.
Yeah.
Fizzy pop. Now I can't stomach the stuff.
No.
No. I can't remember the last time I had a bottle of Coke or even a taste of Coke.
Really?
Yeah, can't
I
remember
do.
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I do love my. I normally have sugar-free fizzy drinks,
Yeah.
but I tend to like have a lot more water now.
Yeah.
And I did it because my dad told me to, and my dad's a
Yeah.
doctor, and he was just like saying, you know, you should drink a lot more water then, rather than having
Yeah.
the fizzy drinks and stuff. So I listened to him, you know, and I've started to
Always
drink a lot
listen to
more
your
water.
parents.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And your dad's a doctor. No.
Yeah,
Well, it is. Craziness.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I think, do you have a New Year's resolution then?
I try not to make them, to be brutally honest, because
Yeah.
they don't usually go to plan. Really,
Oh,
especially with COVID and everything. Yeah, last couple of years, I just said, you know what? 2019, my resolution was to drive my car. Never happened, and it's been like that for the last few years.
yeah.
Last year it was a case of like, I just wanted to get better, in regards to my,
Yeah.
everything. This year was to lose weight, and I did do that,
Mm,
so it wasn't so bad. Next year, I'm not. It's like I'm not looking forward to much in regards to stuff that's happening next year. I wanted to fly out, obviously, with you guys, but
mm,
um, I'm desperate to go abroad on holiday.
mm.
Yeah, I haven't been away on holiday like properly abroad for 20 years next year.
Wow, really?
So yeah, this last September was actually my first break away from the house in nearly 6 years.
Wow.
So, and it's like I stayed in London for my 40th/41st birthday.
Mm.
So I haven't really done much. But no, next year's New Year's resolutions. I'd like to drive my car. I'd like
Yeah.
to get my license. I'm desperate to get it. I've got the car working. The car's there.
Mm. It's just that
And
you need to get your driving test.
I need to pass my test. And because every time I go for my test, I end up in hospital or in illness or something happens with money and stuff, I never be able to go.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get that done, seriously, no stopping me. I'll be driving that thing, and then I'll be skint because I've got no money for petrol. That thing drinks petrol. It's a 3.8 litre engine. It's going to drink petrol.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, but I love my car. It's like every penny I used to have. Like I got it when I got it because I was working in Milton Keynes as a college lecturer.
Mm.
And because it was cheaper to run a muscle car than actually get the train every month, I
Oh.
thought, yeah, I was spending £650 a month on travel,
Wow.
and that was most of my wages. And then I thought,
Yeah.
right, I'm going to get a car, I'm going to learn how to drive in the summer, and then I'll come back and I'll be able to drive. It's a lot cheaper. I
Yeah.
lost my job. I lost my job like 3 weeks later
Yeah.
after getting the car, and I thought, you know what, I'm keeping the car.
Mm.
I'm keeping it, and we've rebuilt it. It's taken 5 years, and we've rebuilt it now.
Wow.
All good. Yeah.
I think I want to learn. I've bought my theory test, so I've bought this sort of thing where I can learn theory. So I'm going
Yeah.
to start working on that. So I can learn as well. I need to learn how to do it. I mean, I always said that I wouldn't because it's just me living by myself. It
Yeah.
just seems a bit pointless because the only places I really go to is my family's and friends now again. You know what I mean? Like I'm always either in town, which is like literally a short Uber away, which is like 4 or 5 quid.
Yeah, you don't live that far from town, to be honest with you.
No, so it's not really that essential. But saying that, if I ever did want to go back into credit control management, for example, and you get these jobs which are all over the place, then it does help to have a car. And especially if I'm going to start doing the tour stuff as well. So I am thinking about it. So I think it would be handy to learn. but I'm a very green person. I'm all into renewable energy. I love all that sort of stuff.
Oh, you definitely hate my car then because it's a fuel guzzler.
Is it?
Oh, I've got a Camaro, so that thing doesn't. Yeah, she'll do 38 miles per gallon, so she's not economical. She's not
No.
eco-friendly in the slightest. Yeah.
I recycle and I do all that kind of stuff. So.
Oh, I'll recycle. I'm up for that. But yeah, that was my dream car for when I was like 6 years old, and I was like, I want that car. I want that car. I got it.
Well, you know, it's all about bits and pieces. I mean, for me, like, I don't know. I just try to help. I mean, to be honest with you, I wasn't as green, but then when I met Emma and she moved into my flat a while back and stuff, you know, she knew a little bit more about all this kind of stuff, and you know, plastic and all that kind of stuff. And so I learned a lot more from her, and you know, I just thought, you know, it's nice to do something good for the environment. So I have different bags now. I have the clear ones for obviously all the plastic waste and stuff, and then obviously the other stuff as well. So I try to be, you know, and I try to do things for charity as well. So I give to charity, which is Amnesty International monthly.
Brilliant. Yeah.
I've also sponsored a lion.
Oh.
For WWF, so that was kind of cool. I also, well, I do various things for charity. So I did that swimathon in October.
Yeah.
For Diabetes UK. I can't believe I did 23 miles.
That was insane when you told me about it. When you told me when I met you, I was like, are you bonkers? That's like the distance between Dover and Calais.
Yeah, it's like crossing the channel. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. I can't swim.
Yeah.
I can't swim a jot. And stuff like that just bewilders me.
Well, I've always looked at people who do all this running stuff. Now, my knees are a bit fucked up, really, because what happened is when I used to work sort of in Leicester at this firm, I used to go to the gym on Thursdays, and I started to run and use a treadmill and stuff. And it really knackered up my knees doing, because obviously you imagine you're like this, and if you're quite top heavy, your joints are getting fucked on that, you know.
Yeah.
So instead of, I lost weight, don't get me wrong, but I also knackered up my knees. So it hurts sometimes me going down the stairs with my knees.
Yeah.
But so I spoke to the doctors about it, and they said that I should maybe do something like yoga or swimming, and so they're really the things I love doing. But I love Zumba. I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love Zumba because it's dancing, and you're like in class, and you're like ooh, and I'm one of these girls that I love to dance. So I don't think I've done it as much as what I used to be fair. Like you know when you go to a club and stuff. I don't dance as much as what I used to. I don't know whether that's because the clubs that I've gone to have been very enclosed and I get a bit claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I will do once we've got Ragebreed Cup night going again, because there should be a bit more space there.
I used to dance all the time when I used to go on nights out. Yeah, if I've had a few, I would dance. Now, you wouldn't catch me near a dance floor.
Yeah. I think we were talking about this when we were out last. Yeah. I just wanted to have a chat and chill out outside.
I'm like that. Yeah. I mean, it's a case of I can't dance because of my knees. You know, I've fucked them up that much, and my ankles and everything, my legs. You know, I don't have the coordination anymore because it's a difficult thing. Not doing it for so long and being behind a DJ booth for so long.
Yeah.
And you can kind of forget how to.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do that. You know, I used to headbang like the best of them. And now, God, I tried it now, I'll probably re-break my neck again. You know, I don't really want to do that. You know, like,
There's this really funny meme, actually, that I saw the other day. I don't know about you, but they make me laugh so much sometimes. Like, there's this one of a woman, and she's got like a neck brace on, and she's like me trying to headbang with the young kids. It's really funny. But it's like, I remember, because the thing is, I think it just depends on the space. I can dance and I do love dancing. But you know, like if I'm in this space and it's very enclosed and it's very claustrophobic, and you know, because I get anxiety a lot and a lot of social anxiety since all the bullying and stuff, I tend to find that I'm on edge a lot more, so I don't feel comfortable in very enclosed environments. You know, I think it really has affected me with social anxiety, to be honest. which I hate saying because I'd like to say that it didn't affect me at all, but it has, you know. But I would say that one good thing is I did actually manage to make it out to the Musician and see Extrema and the Heretic Order and stuff. So I managed to go there
Was that
by
a couple of weeks
myself.
ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I went to,
Yeah, maybe you
and
invited
that
me
was a
up for
big
it.
step for me because obviously I'm
Yeah.
not like going out with Danny and John, and you know that's really helped me come out of my box, you know, again. But one night when I did go out with John, in fact it was a night out when I went out with Danny as well. I got a load of shit from some of my haters there, so that was really horrible. Yeah. So it's the thing is I have to accept that, you know, it's going to happen wherever I go, you know.
Yeah.
But it does affect you because you know you think all I've ever done is want the best for people and try and help them, and then you know you get people that deceive you and then lie about you, and then it's like just seems so unfair, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is, and you just have to accept people are like this, and people jump on the bandwagon, unfortunately. And you know, but I'm determined for 2022 to be this incredible, you know, new beginning for Ragebreed. I want it to be like, obviously we get back into your, you know, into the recruitment side of things. I want to see Mind Lapse and Lake of Dreams develop. I want all my bands on my label to be doing well. You know, I can't wait for the magazine to be out, and I'm really excited about that because we've got some killer bands on there. We've got bands like My Dying Bride, we've got Old Corpse Road, we've got Anvil, you know. Yeah, we've got Anvil on there.
I found my music collection, started listening to some Anvil, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's not my sort of thing, but I was like, just randomly. I thought, oh, what's that like? And I was going to put it on the show, but I didn't think it would be fitted,
Yeah, we've got Enzephira, we've got Rammstein. We've got Merkel. God, we've got some great bands, and we've got some really great underground bands as well. So I'm very, very excited about that. So that should be all good.
Yeah.
But I keep remembering things that I need to add. That's the worst thing about the magazine. It's like, oh yeah, I've got to do that. Oh shit, I've got to do that. Oh my god, I've got to do that. And then I'm in the middle of designing something. I think, oh yeah, but I need to get that. And then it's like, so what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to make a list of things that I need to get done. But it's getting there, and it's looking good. You know, and that's the main thing. And we've got some great interviews. It's really good. And the good thing about this one is that it's going to include videos. Now, the videos in the pages as you flip the book, because it's an online flip book. I think when you press the link, it will take you to YouTube as opposed to seeing the actual video on the page. So just, you know, that's something that's kind of cool, because then hopefully people will subscribe to Ragebreed TV.
Get them on there.
You know.
Yeah, definitely.
But
more
I want
eyes
to thank
on YouTube.
I want to thank everyone that's also checked in tonight. I can't read your comments while I'm here, unfortunately, but I will get back to you once I'm finished, you know, on here. But yeah, I mean, it's been incredible. It's been a really good
evening. No, it's been a really good night and evening.
Yeah, it's been really cool.
Yeah.
And so my Jack D, which is good.
Oh dear.
But yeah. Is there anything that you want to say to anyone?
I just want to say thanks to anybody who has watched the show today for listening in on Wednesday. You have no idea how thankful I am for you guys listening in, and for Ragebreed for giving me the opportunity to do it. Back again on Wednesday. If you want your requests in, send me a message on Boom on the Facebook page. I'll get through to them at some point on Monday when I start putting the next show together. So, thumbs up on that one. Other than that, I hope you all have a massively brilliant Christmas. And a great New Year. And if we do end up going in lockdown in UK, guys, seriously, you've got to take this seriously. You have to take this virus seriously. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to go out anyway and fuck the virus." We need to get through this.
Yeah.
You know, it's been nearly 2 years now.
Yeah, 3. I need to get the booster. I need to get
Yeah.
the booster. My booster's coming on the 28th, so I'm gonna do that one, and then I'll be fully vaxxed.
Whey.
Are you fully vaxxed or?
I've got 3. I've apparently, because of what they announced last time. Oh, excuse me. Apparently, because of what they announced over, was it last week on the thing, or last week, 2 weeks? People with a really bad immune system have got to have a 4th jab. So I think mine's in March.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that'll be number 4 for me. So hopefully that'll boost it up. So I've got another round of being ill for a few days. But I'd rather do that than get the virus and be done with it.
Damn straight, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not finished doing shit at the minute. I'm not ready to go yet. I'm back doing stuff. I'm not ready again to go yet. So
yeah, no, you're doing really well, and everyone on the team. I just want to have a shout out to everyone on the Ragebreed team as well. Thank you so much for your support this year, and all the years up to now. You've been literally my family, and I really do respect, love, and support you. And I cannot wait for 2022. When we start branching out into the training and recruitment, and we start, getting more people in, and because we are understaffed at the moment, but once we start getting more people in, it'll be amazing. But massive thanks to all our supporters, fans, followers. Remember, guys, you can actually subscribe to Ragebreed TV on YouTube, and we're also on Twitter. We're also on Instagram. Obviously, like our pages and our groups, and just thank you so much for engaging, coming to our events, and whether it's been online or whether it's been you've been checking out our radio shows, or buying the magazine, and if you haven't bought the magazine, I do recommend it. Do go to www.ragebreed.bigcartel.com and just click on Ragebreed magazine, and it's only $4.99, and you could basically get a compilation 2 CD disc along with it. It's definitely worth it. The bands on there are absolutely superb. Really good. And then obviously we've got the 2nd issue coming out this month as well, so very exciting times.
Yeah, it's all rock and roll from here on out. We are going to have such a big year in 22.
I know.
Seriously.
I mean, it's been a big year this year. I mean, the amount of advancements we've had, and just love the fact that we got best alternative label from SME Awards, Midlands Enterprise Awards. Really good. So,
outstanding achievement.
So all good. But I think we'll have to let it go now, because it's
it's 20 to 1 in the morning GMT, so it's
oh my god, I can't believe we've talked for that long.
Yeah, we've been on here since 9 o'clock, and it's 20 in the morning.
Fuck. Time flies, does it not?
It went really, really quickly. It's been really, it's been a lot of fun as well. I didn't want it to end. I wanted it to go on, but obviously your fault. I'm enjoying myself. I've got to be up early. My son's coming over tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I know what he's going to do. He's going to come in and he's going to try and get me out of bed. Well, I'm still going to be asleep. I don't mind if he wakes me up, but yeah. It's all good. It's all in good fun.
Cool. So you've enjoyed yourself?
I really have. Yeah, I love coming and doing these sort of things. So it's like, it's nice because it kind of puts me out of my comfort zone a bit, and then I just relax and I'm like, oh, I'm loving it.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're a natural. Yeah. I think it's just that initial fear, isn't it? And then once you're in it, it just goes.
It's exactly the same in my life. If it's something I've not done, or if it's like, dating especially, I'm nervous as hell. But as soon as I get into the swing of it, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. That reminds me, actually, we're going to be doing a Love and Lust event, and also that'll be on Saturday, 12th of February for Valentine's Day next year. That's hopefully if Rough and Rude are coming down for that event at the Musician in Leicester. That's 2022. We're going to be making it.
DJing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to be DJing.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be awesome. So it also means that we're going to be working on a dating services next year as well. So we are looking at an app at the moment, and we're also looking for events and also a website for Ragebreed, and that's for alternatives globally around the world. So that's another service that we're going to be introducing. So thank you for reminding me, because I completely forgot about that. But yeah, so there's going to be so much happening next year. So it's all moving up. We just need some more people in Ragebreed. So if you are interested and you want to be part of Ragebreed, send in your CV to hr_ragebreed@hotmail.com. We have commission-based work part-time. If you want to do things on a voluntary basis, we can do that. If you want training in a certain specific area, that's not a problem. And like I say, your heart's got to be into the music. It's got to be for, you've got to be a passionate person into the music. You can't be coming into this thinking this will be a full-time wage. This is something that we're doing as a part-time thing. And we really want to bring people in that are very passionate about music, that want to serve their community, and want to stand for something good, like against bullying, Ragebreed Mind, Body and Spirit. We really are trying to serve our community in a positive way. So
I mean, I don't get salaried for this. This is actually a hobby. The whole DJing thing's a hobby for me. I don't think I've been paid for DJing. I think once or twice in my entire life. It's a hobby, and I love doing it. So it's like, I believe in this. I believe in this doing in regards to for the Ragebreed thing, in regards to the bullying. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I do. All the radio DJs, we don't get paid, but for example, there are things that we can do, which is things like if you bought, but basically if you sold an ad or jingle, you get 50% of that. So we do commission based stuff. So if you wanted to bring in sales, you can. When it comes to our club DJing, you will get paid a fee. So when you do
club DJs,
we will always pay a fee for club DJs. In radio, it's difficult because basically I'm paying a lot out for the radio. That's for Podbean, but also for the streaming services, and I'm also in the middle of saving up for the license and stuff as well. So
it's a big thing. We're a small company. We are global, but because we're it's kind of set up. We're still setting up a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, of course we are.
We're still
That's what people don't realise.
Yeah, exactly. We're not a massive company. We don't have a huge amount of money behind us. We're still setting stuff up. So if you look at the amount of stuff we've done in the last 12 months, especially even the last 2 months, it's huge leaps of where we were. So definitely. We are getting there. We are definitely getting there.
Yeah, and it's going to take time to build properly, because we need the right kind of people in who understand where we're at. And I think a lot of miscommunication with a lot of people has been that they've expected that we've had these huge budgets, and we haven't. We market ourselves. I mean, we're performance-based business. That's pretty much what we are.
Hang on. If we've got a budget, can I get some money to budget for Labour Dreams, please? Because I need like 40-50 million at least minimum.
I'm
budgeting for like $1 million an episode would be nice, like Star Trek's budget. I'd like that,
please. This is what makes me laugh, though. There was the rumor. This one girl years back, she told one of my friends who was working for me that I had millions and millions of pounds and that I wasn't paying her. And I was like, dude, if I had millions and millions of pounds, I wouldn't be living in a one-bed flat.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know.
On.
I know.
This is the thing. The rumours that people say are just ridiculous. And it's like, look, we're performance-based, we do. So it's almost like having a share in something, because it's like you get what you put in,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So that's how we do these things, but like I say, but DJs, when we do events and stuff, because we have tickets being sold for that, we can pay a person a fee, because we know that people are going to turn up and they buy tickets. But also, I mean, we are going to be getting sponsorships in place. So that's another thing that we are going to be focusing on next year for our events. So we should have budget then for next year.
Yeah.
But like I say, all these things are step ups, aren't they? The
Yeah,
step ups,
exactly.
and
Exactly.
you know,
Rome was not built in a day.
exactly.
No,
Exactly.
Rome wasn't built in a day. This is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It's going to take time to build all the stuff up.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
the main thing is having people that back you, that 100%.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
in. I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit there and easily get led by someone who's manipulating my character
Yeah.
to, and that's the main thing really, is making sure
Mm.
that, we have people on board that, are 100% in, do want
Mm.
it to go somewhere, are
Yeah.
productive, and they do what they say they're going to do. And that's the thing, you've come in and you've proved that. And it's like,
Mm.
it's like even with Steve and Johnny, and
Yeah.
we're very, very fortunate with the
Yeah.
team that we've got. I'm very, very
We've got some
fortunate. I'm
great
always
guys.
grateful.
You guys, if you've never met Johnny Chadwick, and those people who are in now, you've now met Johnny Chadwick. Seriously, he's one of the most lovable characters you will ever meet. And to work with the guy, he's so laid back and he's such a hard worker. And that's the thing about everybody at Ragebreed. We're not in this for the money. We're doing this because we fucking love our job. We love doing what we're doing, and that's why we're here. We love helping people. We love putting music out. We all have a love of music. That's what we do. We're here for you, the fans. We're here for the music lovers. We're here to put out a message. Sorry, we're entertainers, effectively. Yeah, that's what we are. Yeah, that's what we do.
And this is the thing, people talk about, it's really funny when you get someone who doesn't understand what your role is. And I've been on these marketing courses, social media networking, all this kind of stuff, event management, and the importance of social media and marketing yourself, doing pictures, videos, things like that. And then there's someone that will come up and go, oh, she's such a narc, she posts pictures, and you're like, this is part of my job. This is like part of what I'm supposed to do. You look at any female singer on the internet, like Christina Scabia, for example, she'll post pictures of herself. She's constantly self-promoting. She's also, showing the endorsements that she's doing. That is part of your role. Yeah.
She's a good gamer now, and she's amazing at it.
But this is what I'm trying to say to people, is that stop bringing people down, for Christ's sake. It's like we're trying to help our community grow, and we're trying to help lift people. We're trying to provide services for bands, for companies, even for the metalheads around the world. Why? I just don't understand why people cannot be grateful for that instead of just attacking. It's just so sad. Really.
And those of us attacking us, it's a case of like, you're not having a big effect on us. We're still here. We're still doing shit you don't like.
Yeah.
Live with it.
Exactly. This. Yeah.
Oh.
But you know what?
Yeah. We crack on.
Crack on. That's it. 2022 is going to be badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 2021 was pretty good in what we've done. So.
For what we've done here, I'd say, 2021 has been a very shaky year for me, but since September, stuff has just changed. The last 4 months this year have been absolutely insane. Absolutely brilliant. From where I was before to now, it's literally completely flipped. Complete 180.
Yeah.
And I cannot thank you and the Ragebreed team enough for that flip that just... literally like a light switch. After that night out, the whole aspect of my life has completely changed.
That's amazing.
Completely. And can't get over it. It's like,
Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased.
Yeah, I'm a lot happier where I am now, doing what I'm doing, doing my music, writing the script. I'm at exactly where I was 10 years ago. I am where I am, and that's exactly where I was. And all good.
That's so good.
All rock and roll.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is a nice end to a great live show.
Yeah.
And thank you again, everyone who's listened to both of our live shows, because we had two.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. We need to do these once a month. We should do a live show once a month like this.
Yeah.
We should do a live show. I'm enjoying it too much. It's like I get to converse with one of my favourite people. I get to converse. We're conversing with other folks that come in. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Well, we can do it. We were supposed to do this weekly meet and greets weekly, but
we're so busy. Seriously, there's so much we've all got on.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just with Ragebreed. We've got other things like outside, like we all have lives outside of our own work. So
yeah. I think once a month is good though.
Sorry.
Yeah, once a month is good. I think.
Yeah, we could do it once a month easily.
Yeah. I think so.
Co-hosts.
Cool. Here's a toast to Ragebreed and to everyone who's been watching.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.